I've had at least 3 times I've had strep throat from hollering too hard at my oxen. I used to yodel quite a bit, and I guess I left my voice up in the rafters a couple of times and just left me a strep throat down below.
Next is the Basil Lus team. How about a nice hand for Basil Lus, ladies and gentlemen? He won the International Ox Pull here, as I recall, 2 years ago. And Mr. Lus is one of your tough competitors. He takes his ox pulling seriously, but he's also a good sport. Great storyteller.
Does the crowd get excited? I guess they do, in a big pull especially. Well, down here 2 years ago when I came into the international pull, I had a pull against the Americans. When I came through the gate, they took the hollering. I got right goose pimply. You know, it made you feel kind of good and kind of funny when the people start hollering at you like that.
That's the Vino team in the pulling area now. These cattle weigh 35-30.
You've got to have some luck too with it, and no matter how good a team you have, there's always somebody who comes along with one a little bit better lots of times. And so if you going into them competitions, you want to put in, and you really want to get to the top, you've got to put the best out.
When you sing out G tone, why they're supposed to turn to the right. Now you're supposed to go ahead. When you sing out Haw, then you turn to the left. You're all four supposed to come ahead. About all of us calls ours Bright and Lion. Now, some of them calls them Spark and Diamond, but down around here we always call them Bright and Lion. And I don't know, it's just an old name. Everybody just picks up.
I usually get up at about 5:45 or 6 o'clock in the morning and go out to the barn, feed my cattle. If it's in the summertime when I'm practicing my oxen for exhibition, I usually feed them and brush and curry them off, clean them out. I can't remember when I started, but I guess I was probably about 4 or 5 years old when I first teamed. I think a person has to be real interested in his team. He has to have quite a lot of interest, not just to have a team to take them out and abuse them or beat and pound them around just to make them do something. He has to have them so that when he asks them to do something, they're willing to do it for him.
Here you go, Darren. Heavy one for you.
I class them as something a little extraordinary as far as an animal to have, you know. They've been real good to me, faithful, and I don't think I could ever get a team to replace them. You could take the oxen and roll the logs out of a bad spot up onto your sled with this chain. I enjoy working oxen in the woods a lot more than I would a tractor. Usually I was sitting spinning when I had a tractor in the woods. Not very often I do any spinning with the oxen. You can't get near the work done with a pair of oxen that you can with a tractor or other machines, but more pleasant to work with. If you've got a good team that cooperates good, well, you can do a lot of work with them, and it's not like working really. It's more like doing something you enjoy.
I'm showing about 12 years, and how I learnt was just by going at it and doing it, watching it done and just picking it up from there. I never had too many lame ones. Once in a while you get one, and you still do. Certain times of the year, an animal's foot is, the hoof is thinner than it is other times. Well, they should be shot about every 3 months. Now, we don't always do that, but that's about what they should be shot.
Talking this, a good long one. Some things don't slip too much.
Well, the heating and shaping of the shoe is very important. If the shoe don't fit the foot, then you can't make the foot fit the shoe. But the hardest part is getting their feet shaped up right. Getting level and winging them off. If their feet rolls on them, you gotta have the shoes set just right. You can tell pretty well when you got it, what you want to do with it. If you want to wing it off, then you wing the heel caulk off. If you want to shove it under, then you shove it under there. I had some of them was that way. That their feet was rolled under, and it takes about 3 showings before you can bring them back straight again. You've got to pare the outside of the foot down, and you've got to wing the heel caulk off. So the shoe was on the outside of the foot. The weight comes on the outside of the foot instead of in the middle of the foot. And that rolls the outside claw out then and straightens the foot up.
Strip swipes made around
The head yoke, I think, is better. If the neck yoke, why, I'd be using that. You got more control of your cattle, and most of the boys that's using the neck yoke, they haven't got the control of them that we have. All you have to do is look in the ring when they're pulling in between the rails. Perhaps you've seen cattle lots of times stick the nose out. Well, that's for the simple reason they wasn't yoked right, their neck was weak, you know, they didn't have enough practice. But you've got to have that yoke tight. I don't mean real tight. You can't walk in a tight shoe, but you've got to have it snug. It's got to be right up there. There isn't any slack into it if you want to do good pulling. When a pair of cattle's growing quite fast and the heads and the horns, you have to have a new yoke about once a year anyway.
Well, I watched my father make them before I did. And then when he stopped, I picked up. Must be 20 years anyhow. Mostly we use yellow birch. Yeah. On big oxen we use mostly all yellow birch. And smaller cattle we use some white birch or wire birch. But yellow birch is the strongest. A yoke to an ox's head is like a shoe to a person's foot. If it don't fit, why it ain't no good. Bothers them and they can't work into it.
A collection of my own tunes. Well, we have so many things here that other people don't have in older ways. And the oxen was a part of my life down through the years, you know. I teamed them. They're leaving a mark on, well, the whole Eastern America, really.
He won the International Oxen Bull here, as I recall, 2 years ago, and those are the same cattle he won that bull with just 2 years ago.
I'm going to haul them. Now I'm going to haul them hard, right up until the point that I see that they can't move it no more. But I ain't going to stick them that they can't move it, because if you hang them up a pair of steers that they can't move it, well then after a while they're going to get discouraged. You got to have the right breed of cattle too. You get some that's no good and you get some that's good. Boys, a lot of it is good judgment, along with the team. You start it with some bad stuff and you bring it to good, and you could start it with some good and make it bad if you ain't get the right judgment. But my oxen, I keep them and I work them a little bit, and I enjoy cattle too. I enjoyed oxen. I was brought up with them, and that's the reason I got them. Everybody would like to have the best, but you can't get that.
That was Oren Vito.
There's some good ones around. Darrell there, he's got a real good team. Grey ones, but I beat him some. He beats me and I beat him. His oxen's older than mine too. Darrell has been at it a little longer than I have been too. He's good teamster. He's better teamster in my mind of it. He's a better teamster than I am.
here all the way from...
Because in the ring, he's smart. You can't beat him in the ring, boy. If it's a little lump there, he's going to find it. And that's where he beats a lot of us.
Harold's had a taste of the international trophy.
Whoa, whoa!
Won the Olin's International.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait, yeah! Whoa, any line. Whoa! Yeah, any in there. Whoa! Yeah! Come here, Whoa! Yeah!
Harold also freelances as a yodeler, he tells us once in a while.
Oh, we love to beat those boys. Those are the boys we're after to beat. They're hard competition. They're hard to beat. But we do have the power to beat them.
I'd say the Canadian teamsters maybe are quite sharp because they have more to contend with. This head yoke, how to fit and so forth. There's a little more of a scientific job, I would say. Naturally, I think United States yoke is the best because that's what we always used. Well, we kind of proved a point last year, I believe. We whipped them twice in a row, and so I've kind of got to go with our way, the United States way right now.
Teamster down the show ring is James Gray.
Get off, right. Easy now. Easy. Come here. Come here. Gee. 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 Whoa. Here. Here to be lying. How about how? Come here, how? Come here, how? Gee. Get in line, how? Come here, how? Back, how? Whoa! Back, Lion, G! How, back! Get over here, Lion! Get off there, whoa! Get in there, Lion! How about G? G, back! Here now! Whoa! Ho! Come on, boys, let's take her over there, ha! Get to me! Ha! Come on, Lion, come on, come on! How, Lion! Whoa! How much we got left?
2 minutes remaining.
Oh.
2 minutes. You're pulling side left.
Whoa. 10 off, Lion. Whoa. 10 inch back. 10 inch back. Whoa. How? Back, how? How, Lion? Back, how, Lion? Me and how? Come here to me, Lion. How? How? Here to me, Lion. How? Come here, whoa!
Think about Daryl, he's
Heck, how? Get over here. You're to me, Lion! Up! Come on, how? Come on, how, Lion? Oh, whoa! Heck, how? Heck, how? Come on, how? How, Lion? Here. Back! 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 Here! Come here! Come here! Ah! Oh!
45 seconds remaining. 45.
Oh! Come on, boys! Come on, huh? Ah! Oh, Lion!
International Ox Bowl. Cooper Mills, Maine, Mr. Don Bowman. In the nice hand, ladies and gentlemen. Placing second in the Oldham International Ox Bowl. From Wellington, Yarmouth County, Nova Scotia, Mr. Darrell Watkins. Third best bowl is the Basil Lus Bowl.
This film was produced and directed by Chuck Stewart.
Blaine Henshaw was co-producer.
The film cameraman was Pat Kennedy.
This film sound was done by Jeff Oakley and Andy Mackay. That's Mackie in my book.
Come here! Come here! Ah! Oh!
5 seconds remaining.
Come on, boys! Come on! Ah! Ah!
If I can't win, well, I don't feel bad. If I do win, I feel good. So either way, I feel pretty good about it.